Welcome back again, everyone. Yet another tournament match. Let's go ahead and head on over to our friend the Big Wheel to see what categories we'll be playing today. So Dabz has picked 11 Exit No Cape, No Star World, and All Castles. Fitz has also picked 11 Exit No Cape, but has picked No Cape, No Star World, and All Castles No Cape. Might be a lot of no cape here. Breaking news! I've just heard that Fitz has cancelled Dabz' No Star World. This just in. I was guessing you'd cancel All Castles, but I was close. ASMR stream. Is my voice really fit for ASMR? Let's see what Dabz is going to cancel. Who would have known? Imagine All Castles No Cape ever being not cancelled. But with that, the Big Wheel now has 2 lots of 11 Exit No Cape, All Castles, and No Cape No Star World. Let's give it a spin to see what the first race will be. 11 exit no cape. Who would have known? Alright, sorry about that, wait. We should be all ready to go now. This 11x hit and no cape race. Let us journey over to the leaderboard and see what these guys' PBs are. No cape, glitchless. Fitz is actually in second place in this category with an 1102. Oh, and Dabz is in fifth with an 1104, so this should be a really close one. Both runners are well prepared for this category. So I believe Fitz started at 0. 2.2. Offset by 2.2. This is 11 exit, no cape, no major glitches, so we won't be seeing an orb, won't be seeing a cloud. We may be seeing a stair clip though, maybe, in the ghost house. Oh, you did do -2. Well, I don't know why you're almost exactly perfectly -2 off. Figure it out if it matters in the end. No shell jumps here. In fact, the shell got destroyed by one of the players, so if you aren't going to go for shell jump, it's a good idea to go ahead and just kill the shell, or to not touch it rather than to kick it into the water. Kicking it into the water will induce a little bit of lag. And here it looks like we're having another case of two runners having different strats here for Iggy's. Fitz has opted to go small only here, and Dabz has grabbed the fire flower. And I'll assume Fitz has defeated Iggy, and Iggy didn't just jump in the lava himself. We'll never know. Can't see. Happened. Maybe there's a very rare chance that Iggy just spawns in the lava. You don't have to kill him. We'll never know. Donut Plains 1. So here we'll see a little bit of a difference due to the power-up difference. Getting this Yoshi here. Both runners are going to get Yoshi, unless Fitz is really confident in his shell jump abilities. A perfect freeze frame there on Dab's screen that showed that you throw the fireballs at that Koopa. But you do have to make a little bit of a delay. A little bit of a turn back, or else those fireballs are too close to Mario's face and they actually won't protect him. And Mario will just face plant into the Super Koopa. Now being small... Ooh, it fits with a scroll strat, interesting. Rolling the screen so that the Rip Van Fish actually begins swimming faster. Oh! Hate to see that. Being a little bit too... being a little bit too fancy with that throw block. The throw block has interactions with sprites. Well, most sprites have interactions with sprites every other frame, so even though it looks like that throw block got thrown and should have killed the fish, it just happened on a frame where that doesn't happen. We did see Dabz get the stair clip there. Jump right at the right time and you can just go right through the stairs. It just lines up perfectly there. Hey TJB, thanks for the raid. And so Dabz has completed Big Boo in just over 6 minutes. See if Fitz's stream loads back in here. That's an unfortunate an unfortunate time to see the stream come back. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's why, so the very first time you do stair clip, it lines up, the boo ring is not in your way. First time, and you can jump right through it pretty easy. Once you come back in the level a second time, the boo ring actually remembers what angle it's at, so if you're not prepared for it, it's gonna be right in your face. Grabbing the mushroom there to deboost through the boo ring so you don't have to wait for it. Fitz does manage to get into the boo fight, but it looks like he's going to be well over a minute behind here. The Restream app hates Europe. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Because Dab's stream was freezing too, so... I don't know. No problem there with Star World 3. I'm still worried that it's gonna go badly for somebody today. Badly in a way that you can't really control. Dabz with a nice Yoshi feed, grabbing those Koopas, and then having Yoshi grow up in mid-air, making sure that Mario is moving downward, or at least not upward at the max speed when Yoshi grows up. Otherwise, that's what causes Yoshi to fall down, and for Mario not to land on him. Was the issue Brams was having in his match earlier. Dabz choosing to go in front of the net. The behind the net strat is actually not trivial. Ooh, that Lakitu almost caused Fitz some trouble, but not quite. Yep, going behind the net with the fast strat requires you to jump off of the net before the like swinging animation for it has finished. And it's kind of precise. Plus you have to duck jump onto the net. Very finicky. Fitz's red Yoshi feed goes nicely. And Dabz is in the right. It's like his setups for the Mecha Koopa throws aren't quite as pristinely lined up as some of the other runners we've seen today, but as long as you hit Bowser within a few frames of him throwing that Mecha Koopa, then it works. Just don't hit him too early. Yeah, to add on to why Small Mario's better in the Ghost House, it's just easier to get through the boo rings. The hitboxes for the boo rings, for some reason, do not care if you are ducking with Big Mario, so you're pretty much always going to get hit, even if you duck through them. And Dabz lines up that last throw. Finishes with a 11:08. What did I say? His PB is 11:04, so he was only 4 seconds off, so that was a very good run. There wasn't much that went wrong. I'd say the only major thing that I noticed was that he took the option for the slower strat in the Ghost House just because the fast strat relies on luck. Jumping from where the vine block is all the way up to the door where Big Boo goes. You can make that jump, but only like 2/5 of the time. But in a race setting, I would see why you would not go for that, because most of the time when you miss that, you either land on Naboo down there, or you have to hit the vine, climb up anyway. It's just annoying. Fitz finishes with a 12:28. Maybe a 12:30. I think his timer is a little bit delayed from the video footage. That might be why it looked like he was a little off. Yeah, GG Dabz. Very nice run there. And it's unfortunate Fitz had trouble in the Ghost House. And DS1. Alright. Let's head on over to the big wheel again and see what our next match is going to be. Alright, so it was Dabz' 11 exit no cape that actually got picked for the first race. So will be Fitz's 2 categories that we are choosing from here. So we can get 11 exit no cape or no cape no start world. Let's see what we get from the wheel. No cape, no star world. Finally, a longer category. Alright. Runners are ready to go. Let's get started. Acting like he isn't also cracked at no cape no star world. Well, I wouldn't say that Fitz is also pretty good. It's gonna be it's gonna be a close match. Let's see, looking at the leaderboard. I'm not even sure if Dabz' PB is updated on here. The leaderboard says 36:42, but I think it might be faster than that. Fitz, however, has that's up here somewhere. 34:53. That's it. So sub 35. Sub 35 and no cape no star is very, very good. Alright, let's see if I can sync these timers this time. I sync the timers. I think Fitz's might be a little tiny bit delayed, but it's way better than it was before. Definitely. This is good. So we'll be seeing the exact same World 1 as before. Deviation from the previous run won't come until Donut Secret 1, where we'll be seeing the normal exit instead of the secret exit. Dabz just crushes that shell. Both runners with a 275 on the timer here. A shell jump would give you a 276. Gotta save the, like, 17 frames or something. Alright, we should see both runners hit the midway here. Actually, I don't know, it depends. Yeah, Fitz is deciding to go off. And stay small. I forgot that it... there is a, like, power-up route through World 2 that doesn't get fire until later. It's not that much slower, if any. I don't actually remember the exact timings on it. But it's mainly due to preference. Donut Secret 1 is a little tiny bit faster while small. And the main difference comes from, like, Donut Plains 3 being small allows you to do a different strat when jumping past the on-off blocks. And then in Donut Plains 4, we'll see Fitz grab his fire flower. And Dabz won't have to. But he probably will grab a backup fire. We'll see what happens. It's actually funny how Donut Secret 1 is slightly faster. I'll try to point it out. Okay, so watch how when Fitz enters this level, it starts with Mario coming out of a pipe. Try to compare the time it takes. Small Mario comes out of a vertical pipe a few frames faster than Big Mario. And both of them take even longer when you have Yoshi. So being small saves time on vertical pipe transitions, and having Yoshi loses time. Is that right scroll there from Fitz again? Normally, Rip Van Fish will wake up when Mario's nearby. But if you scroll the screen, they will actually wake up when Mario's on the opposite end of the screen, and that's just because the math that's done to kind of find the distance Mario is from the fish wraps around the screen borders. So if the fish is on the right side of the screen, Mario's on the left side of the screen, it'll think that they're close to each other, and it'll wake up. And that's what you want, because that fish is in a bad spot, right next to that block you want to grab. You want to wake up the fish as soon as possible, so he gets out of the way. Pretty standard Donut Ghost House, using the boo to bounce up so that you don't have to get the vine and actually do the intended puzzle. But here we'll be seeing two different ways of doing Donut Plains 3. Fitz is going to do a right scroll. Ooh, and unfortunately takes a death there. Dabz will be taking the safety vine in order to get onto the clouds. This is what I was expecting. There we go. So with Small Mario, you want to get on top of the clouds, and you do that by doing a luck jump to get up there. There's another strat, there's a backup strat in case you don't get up to the clouds, because it's not guaranteed you get up there. But they were both up on the clouds, and they both end up doing the same kind of strat from there. There's another strat where you don't scroll the screen as much when you have fire. But we didn't see that here. Seems like both of these have decided to die at the same time. So just imagine we're in Donut Plains 4. There we go. Look how easy it is to imagine. But Fitz will be grabbing Fire Flower here from this block. it is. Wait a bit for the Hammer Brother to get out of the way, and then make this jump right there. And then use Yoshi to boost over this last pit. There you go. You can make that easily without Yoshi. It's very difficult to make that jump while big with Yoshi because that Hammer Brother's in the way. But if you dismount Yoshi, it kind of gives him a little boost in order to make it across. And it gives Mario a boost to make it across as well. Just sort of a safety thing. There's Dabz' screen. But he does have a backup fire flower now, so he did grab the fire from the roulette block, most likely. That's always good to have on hand. Fitz might opt to get a backup fire flower in VD1, we'll see. Normally in like an RTA run I wouldn't bother. But it is a race, and it would be very nice to still have fire for Ludwig in case you lose it. Alright, so fade out on this text is 9 flat, and Fitz had a 904. So Fitz was actually able to catch up a little bit. I wonder what happened to Dabz' screen we weren't able to see. See, I don't think this is an EU thing. I think the stream tool sometimes doesn't like to work in general. Alright. So this will be getting the secret exit, so no wings. Well, no wings out of a block. We do see wings that Yoshi has from eating blue shell. Yeah, and there's where Fitz grabs that extra fire, taking a tiny detour. 9 and 03, so Fitz is only about 4 seconds behind, give or take, given the timer delay. And Yoshi told us that he really likes this level, so we're gonna leave him behind. No problems with the P springs. Hitting the gold tape seems to have frozen the game. We left Yoshi behind to make that extra jump, but we'll just get him right back. And the main reason we get this Yoshi here is for Butterbridge 2. Because Butterbridge 2 is a very, very annoying level. And we'd rather just grab a blue shell and fly over it than to have to actually do platforming. So it looks like Fitz is actually in the lead now, maybe? After Dabz lost Yoshi there for a bit. Still very close. Nobody feeding Yoshi today. The dolphins are edible in only the Japanese version of the game. Fun fact. Yoshi is hungry. Notice how when coming out of that vertical pipe, this fortress that you won't be able to see because the screen froze. Oh wait, nope. Right here. See how it seems like Mario goes really far down for some reason? And that's because you entered the level with Yoshi. Even though Yoshi is removed temporarily, because this is a castle level, that like positional offset is still applied to that first pipe. So we still have that little bit of time loss from having Yoshi in this level, even though you can't bring Yoshi into the castle. And if you want a comparison, look at this pipe. That one is done properly. It's having no problem with Reznor. Hopefully Dabz has the same. One of those things that you really hate to see a runner lose time on. Ooh, just barely clipping that Reznor. Not being able to get the extra hit in before Reznor spins around. I need to take a little bit of a time loss there. It's stretching his lead just a little bit more. And unfortunately, the runners are now on Butterbridge 1. Absolutely interesting level. Butterbridge at night. That would be a cool aesthetic, having this level at night. It had the same like tile set as the nighttime wings level that you get from beating, what, Cheesebridge? Dabz being spooky and jumping on the Koopas before the platform even shows up. Oh no, we're missing Butterbridge 1 footage. Alright, so Butterbridge 2 is the reason why we get Yoshi, mainly. It's possible to do it without Yoshi. It's faster to do it without Yoshi, but it's really difficult and dumb. Instead, we get Yoshi and just grab that blue shell and fly over. And right there, you can see that, yes, in this game, you can run over one block gaps. And we entered Ludwig's castle. Ooh, Fitz does a right scroll. Interesting. I don't know if that was intentional, or if he accidentally scrolled the wrong way. Never seen a right scroll there. Usually it's a left, like this. Oh, Dabz scrapes on the ground just a bit, or on the ceiling. It causes him to delay for just a tiny bit, get hit by the bony beetle, and then it looks like he meant to get P-speed there, but wasn't able to get it quite. So, ends up taking a tumble in the lava. So the screen scroll is done specifically to manipulate that first bony beetle in the room. A bony beetle that has its spikes exposed is one of the very few sprites in this game that you can't spin jump on. If you try to spin jump on it, you just get hurt. So, and when a bony beetle first spawns, it's in its normal state for like a second, and then it immediately puts its spikes out. So you want to try to get Mario to... You want to spawn the bony beetle and then jump on it before it puts its spikes out. And the only way to really do that is to scroll the screen to the left. That way you delay the bony beetle spawning in, which delays it putting out its spikes, which means you can jump on it faster. Oh, unless you meant the screen scroll in the second room. Yeah, that one is just to make the potaboos easier to jump under. It's not necessary, you can do it without it, but it's a lot tighter. And in a race, it might be worth it to have the extra headspace. Alright. Yoshi clip time. Ooh, dropped him a little bit early. Knew that one wasn't gonna work. Oh, now Yoshi's on the ground. This is bad. Dabz grabs the fire flower. Even though, not really sure if that would do anything. Unless he's got intentions on grabbing another one in FY3 or something. Fitz getting kicked out again. Again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, through. Okay, I was going to absolutely explode if that fish made him bounce back in bounds. I've seen people do that before. And Dabz was able to make it in on the second try, so it's close again. $34 gold tape. Oh yeah, and Dab's stream is a little bit behind, so 37 gold tape. Only 3-second difference now. Even after that debacle in Ludwig's. Ooh, Fitz gets the wall jump strat. So nice looking. Dabz go for it? No. Straight to the spring. That wall jump is pretty easy to do because the subpixels are lined up from the beginning of the level. You're pretty much always guaranteed to get the clip, the wall clip at least. It's all about jumping at the right spot and hitting jump on the right frame. You don't have to worry about your subpixel there because it's just works. Now we'll see both runners enter Roy's castle. Now Fitz is going to hopefully save a little bit of time here because he has that extra fire flower. And this is why I said earlier for Dabz I wasn't sure why he grabbed the extra fire. Because he's gonna end up doing... Actually, we'll see what kind of deboost he ends up doing. But carrying that mushroom to the end of this level doesn't really help him for anything. Because not much of a difference. But Fitz will be able to hopefully carry this fire. Oh, and then he gets hit right at the end. That's the one thing with the double fire strat, is that it's a very tight window to not take damage there. See, Dabz was just barely able to not take damage, but because he had a mushroom instead, he still also doesn't have fire. But he did do the double power-up strat, so he is able to carry the mushroom through, and now he's big at the end of Roy, while Fitz is still small. And there's a damage boost strat in Choco Ghost House, so we might be seeing Fitz grab a mushroom in CI1, or maybe grab a mushroom in Choco Ghost House. Or maybe he'll do this version of the strat where you don't even need the deboost and you just scroll the screen instead. There's so many possibilities. So let's see what happens. There's a mushroom here. Some people get this one. Could have been a little bit faster, but getting that mushroom. You're gonna get a mushroom. I think that one's the fastest to get if you know how to do it fast way. Because you don't have to hit a block, it just pops out of that bush. Up here. Very nice. CI1's a tricky level to do no cape. 16 spotlight for Fitz there. Dabz with 17 spotlight. It's within 1 second now. Let's see if I can sync it up. 31 on time. 8 and 30. Oh, Dabz. He took damage because I clicked the button. And now it's for a moment there, it was perfect sync where Fitz's screen was moving on to Dabz's screen. That was pretty cool. Right, well, Fitz actually gets a mushroom and then does the version of the strat where you don't get hit. And now Dabz is doing the same thing. Except a slower version where you get the double scroll there. Interesting. Well, Fitz is now only slightly ahead. Easily within, like, anybody can still make a small mistake and lead change again. Still a close race. It's a very interesting room to do big. I'm not used to seeing this. Bopping both of the chucks on the head. Normally I see runners be small in that room and go under the chucks. Both of them decided to go over. And both of them are big in Chocolate Secret. This is also weird. Maybe the deboost is intentional. Oh. Yeah, looks like... Oh! Oh! Footballs are so random. Oh no! Fitz takes damage on the football at the end. Didn't quite make it to the midway point, so now Dabz is in the lead. Now Fitz is opting for the Fuzzy Beetle strat to kill the chuck. Which is normally what I see. Oh, gosh. Footballs. Who actually likes football? Let's be real. Just kidding, I don't hate sports. Just hate the shape of footballs in this game. Dabz takes damage there at the end. Oh! It's scary looking, but I'm pretty sure he prepared for getting an eat and jump there. That slope is infamous for eating jumps. You kind of have to expect it. Dabz had 35 on the cutscene. Taking this a little safe. He won on the cutscene, so 16-second difference entering Wendy. Fitz will be able to just do a D-boost here because he's big. Is he gonna go for Undersaw? Yes, he does. Gets it just fine. Able to make cycle and everything. And Dabz dies in the second room. Now Fitz is back in the lead. Is for the jump in the pit strat. Oh no! And Fitz, not that kind of jump in the pit strat. Don't do that. Oh no! Who will beat Wendy's castle first? No! Wendy's castle is being quite strange today. Oh my gosh. Okay. Made it to the red door. Oh my gosh. I thought Dabz was gonna touch the edge of that dummy. Okay. Dabz is through Wendy's castle. And Fitz is through as well. Okay. Okay, what is the, what's the time difference here? 39 fade out. How many lead changes were there? 46 fade out, so 7-second difference. How many lead changes were in that level? I haven't either, Umar. I haven't seen so many lead changes in the same level due to deaths like that. Ever. I don't even think I can think of a time when I've seen that before. All of that, and they're only 7 seconds apart. They're still within a sandbar. However, Dabz is big. Going into the second room ghost ship. I didn't actually see if he grabbed the mushroom at the start or not. Fitz is going in small. So we'll see if he's gonna try to swim through these boo rings or what. Dabz is set up for the boo ring despawn. Well, he tried to go for it. Got it on the second try. There it is. The second one. So I'm not sure if he actually saved any time with that because of having to do it second time. 30 on the second. No, he's 4 seconds behind now, so that did save a little bit of time. 3 seconds. Oob. Alright, we are now in Vob Fort. Or, not Vob Fort. Vob. Valley of Bowser. All it takes here is one little misstep, and you die, you lose time. Dabz opting to get a block to become Big Mario for the next level, and Fitz stays small, which is honestly what I would have done. Being small in the first room of Vob 2 is better because you don't have to worry about getting hit by bats. And there's a midway point right at the end that makes you big without taking any time. Yeah, 1 second difference going into Standbar. Let's see if either runner attempts to go for it. Oh no. Looks like Fitz tried to go for it, but his setup made it so if he fails it and jumps too late, he gets stuck into the ceiling. You can't slide past that gap. Ooh, that was really close. Small Mario actually has this much smaller hitbox than it looks like. He's able to actually make it through there. Oh, okay. For a second I thought Dabz was going for the third room clip with that. I would have been blown away if he went for that and got it. Entering Vob for it. If Dabz is watching and knows how far ahead he is now, that he doesn't have to take this too tight. Meanwhile, Fitz just has to hope that Dabz dies or messes up, basically. But makes it through to Reznor. Oh no! Oh, that's so unfortunate. I mean, that's exactly what Fitz needed for the comeback. And then hopefully it doesn't happen to him too. Oh. No warp. Oh, if he hit that platform, no, into the spikes. I was expecting Fitz to hit that last Reznor platform and get pushed just straight into the lava. Uh-oh, now Fitz's stream went gone. Alright. Made it through Dark Room. Is in the final Bowser fight. Ooh, and Dabz takes another death, just slightly snagging that spike. Slowing down just a bit too early there. Cobb Fort strikes again. Yep. But really, Wendy's Castle was a thing in this race. I've never seen that before. Alright. Dabz finally takes out Reznor. I was gonna say, Now all Dabz needs is Fitz to die in the Bowser fight at this point in order to come back. But Fitz has Big Mario and a mushroom in reserve. That's going to be quite the choke if that does happen. And there it is. Fitz finishes with a 38.09. That means we'll be going to a third race for this match. And it looks like Dabz is just like, let's get it over with. Alright, so let's set up that third race. Alright, so we've got Dabz' 11 exit no cape. Fitz's no cape, no star world, so the last one will be either all castles or 11 exit no cape. Let's spin that wheel. And we get all castles. Alright, and we will be starting shortly. Was this enough time to make a new prediction? I forgot to start one at the beginning. Start one for 3 minutes. I can't do 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Hopefully nothing happens in World 1. Alright, so we just got done seeing a lot of levels without cape, but now the cape is allowed. But there is no cape in World 1, so it's still as boring as always. We'll see if Wendy's Castle is as interesting in this race as it was in the last one. If there was ever to be a highlight reel for this tournament, that would definitely be in there. But now we should see both runners hit the midway point here. No reason not to do it. There we go. Get this Fire Flower and Iggy's and hopefully never lose it. Within a second, coming out of World 1. Pretty standard. It'll be interesting to see if playing two no-cape categories right before a cape category will throw anything off. You got that muscle memory is all jogged up. Neither of them fireballed the first Koopa, at least. Probably the biggest mistake you can make. If you realize it quickly enough, you can stop and let the fireball despawn off the screen before running forward again. Otherwise, it's just annoying. You have to go back. Dabz with a 52. It can be pretty tough to swim upwards quickly with an item. You have to keep kicking it up. Re-grab it. Kick it up, swim up a little bit, re-grab it, kick it up, swim up, re-grab it. Non-trivial movement. Stream issues have gotten a little bit better. Still a little bit of stuttering every once in a while, but not as bad as it was at the beginning, which is good. So Donut Plains 3, which is one of the more difficult levels to do without a cape, is one of the easier levels to do with a cape, because you just fly over it. Dabz saving a little bit of time there just due to flight speed. Able to squeeze out an extra game second. Donut Plains 4, also fly over, except we need to stop and get Yoshi. Because this is all castles, we have to get the secret, or the normal exit of Vanilla Dome 1. And that means getting Yoshi wings. Which means getting Yoshi. Dabz having a little trouble keeping Yoshi. Yoshi's not like him. But only a few seconds there. Easily recoverable. And here we get to see the bonus room in Morton's Castle. Can't get up here without a cape. Well, can't get up there easily without a cape. Unless you have the TAS. Then you can just wall jump over and over and get up there. Having the cape lets you save an extra cycle here. Just being able to go up faster lets you save that cycle. Where the spring is. But quick swap out to the fire. That way you can kill Morton faster, and then back to cape. The only reason to have the fire is to kill the bosses with. Still within a couple of seconds, but really after World 2, never gonna be too far apart unless something catastrophic happens. But Vanilla Dome 1, like I said, we're getting Yoshi wings. First major trick. Can easily save and lose a lot of time here. Nice wings from Fitz. Dabz duplicates the wrong block and gets an extra turn block there. There it is. There's the wings. Still not bad. Fitz's were a little bit faster though, so he's going to be saving a bit of time there. Leave Yoshi behind because you don't need the secret exit here. Just the normal exit. This isn't all switches. Yeah, it's funny that both runners duplicated a regular block there. How long has Yoshi Wings trick been known? Yoshi Wings became... I don't know how long it's been known, but it became introduced to the speedrun a little bit before I started, and that was like in 2015. So, 6-7 years, about. Before anybody knew about the wings trick, you would get Yoshi for VD1 anyway, but you would get the blue shell and fly under the level, so you skip the sub-level. Ooh, that was a very nice door entry there from Dabz. Right on top of the door. Perfect P-switch placement. Fitz gets P-speed off of the skull raft. It's always sketchy when I see runners do P-speed setup there without doing either the manip for it or the setup for it. Like there, Dabz ran off the edge and he like had some... He like floated off of the steep edge there. Oh my goodness. Fitz going for raft skip. Almost got it. Wasn't able to land on the blarg though. And he did not hit the midway point. He has to start from the beginning. Fitz gonna be doing the no cape strat here. Buzzy beetle wall jump. Nope. Jumped a little too early. Meanwhile, Dabz gets blarg skip, which means just jumping off of the raft a little earlier. Just enough to barely make it over the hill. But it does mean you have to bounce off the blarg. Ooh, slow motion Yoshi block hit. So Fitz opted not to get the cape at the beginning of the level. Or maybe he was small when he got there. Wasn't able to get a cape. But this is gonna be a pretty big time sink here. There is the backup feather. Going underneath, and going where the piranha plants are. Seems like everybody who goes down there loses time by left-righting to go above when you can just go under. I commend Fitz for actually going under. The normal strat is to go over, just because it's easier. And it's faster, because you can't go under through the piranha plants at full speed. But if you're down there where the cape block is, it is faster at that point to go under, because you only lose like 1/10 or 2/10 of a second going under, just from how you have to slow down a bit or take a deboost on one of the piranha plants with Yoshi. Loses a little tiny bit of time. Dabz has no problem with Lemmy. An interesting strat of keeping P-speed. Just spooky looking. And as long as you make the cycle, it works. And we want to get those Yoshi wings in Cheese Bridge to just beat the level faster. They already exist. And then it looks like Dabz is not going to opt for CMBK. Also not going to attempt Yoshi Flight here. How long has CMBK been around? I want to say since 2016 or 17. It wasn't too long after I started. Ooh, nice. Wow. Nice door fly from Dabz. It's a very interesting strat. You don't usually see that there. Mainly because hitting that on-off switch, you have to hit the on-off switch to make the wall or the ceiling go back up. But it's difficult to do there. You have to fly into it. Like Fitz was trying to set up for a CMBK, but did not get it. Wasn't able to get the double tongue. I'll have to go back and look at it. It looked like he got the one frame where Yoshi looks really angry, but maybe I wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's normally what you see in this room of Ludwig's castle. Dabz is gonna go for FY1 wings. Got a pea balloon. And just said, oh, nope, that's enough. One pea balloon is enough. Hopefully, flips aren't as bad as they were last time. There we go. First try. That's what you love to see. Fitz didn't switch to Cape right after beating Ludwig, instead doing it in this level because grabbing a power-up when you're partially off the screen like that, it just like doesn't cause any animation delay for whatever reason. One pea balloon, two pea balloons, three pea balloons. Whether or not that dupe goes left or straight up is a 50-50 chance, so that was unfortunate. $99 peeplings. I just want to get my wings. It's having more troubles with FY2 clips. Ooh, nice clean clip though. He was able to also react to it and not instantly dismount Yoshi and go back in bounds. Oh, missed the block though. Missed the block again. There you go. Getting clean clip and not going back in seems to be a rare thing, actually. A lot of times, people it's so rare that it happens that you don't really think about it, and so your instinct is, oh, get in the corner and dismount the clip through as quickly as possible. But you might want to like wait just a few frames just to make sure you don't clean clip. Such a small chance of happening, but it's the worst when it does happen, because when you do clean clip in and then come back in bounds, Yoshi goes through the ground and does not come back up. So you have to go through the level the normal way. It's a huge waste of time, especially if you never ever practice how to do the level normally. Fitz with an old strat of carrying the P-switch through the whole room. Don't see that often too much anymore. And we're back in CI2. And Dabz will be grabbing a Yoshi here, because we will be visiting Vob 2, but we will need to be getting the normal exit instead of the secret exit. And that level has wings in it. Lets you not have to do the sandbar. Unfortunately, the fastest Yoshi to get is in CI2, which is quite a way away. Quite a ways away. And that means carrying him through CI2 and through Chocolate Secret, through Ghost Ship, through Vob 1. Although Vob 1, it's actually nice to have him around. Chocolate Secret though, this level is annoying, even to have Yoshi with. And you see how that football was really close? Sometimes you can get hit. And then Yoshi runs away, you have to go get him again. It doesn't help that this part of the run has like some of the longest overworld movement. You have to go back and get Yoshi, you have to go through the pipes, through the little twisty path from the pipe to CI2, it's really annoying. Alright. We're entering Wendy's castle. Let's see what happens. Easy cycle skip. Pressure skip. Oh my gosh, what was that? Going through all the saws. Grab that midway just in case. After what happened last race. In the Wendy fight. No huge issues this time. Wasn't able to see what strat Fitz did there at the beginning of Chocolate Secret. But he still has Yoshi going into the second room, so it was good, whatever happened. Alright, let's see what this cutscene fade out. 2756 for Dabz. Have to remember that. Fitz has still got all Wendy's castle to do. Ooh, Dabz with the jackhammer. Gonna be unfortunate. Oh man. Okay. Good. I don't want to take damage in this room, but his boo clouds are gonna be all messed up. This has potential to get Boo Ring despawn from the wrong cycle. Not quite though. Ooh, Fitz taking damage there, but luckily that reserve feather just landed right on him. And there's an extra cape right at the start of Ghost Ship, so as long as he doesn't get hit here, that didn't really matter that much. Oh, Wendy, why'd you have to be right there when the fireball's right there?
Orb.
Sour orb. No problem, 666 AL. I'm glad to be here commentating for today. Right, what was it? 2756. We got 2 minutes, 4 seconds, plus 8 seconds. 212. Difference is 212 out of Wendy's. Yep, and Fitz will be grabbing this extra cape. All in all, that mistake only cost him maybe like a second. If that. But anyway, being 2 minutes ahead here, heading into Valley of Bowser, gotta be some major catastrophes. I love using that word. Tragedy or catastrophe in order for Fitz to catch up. Tragedy or catastrophe being like dying in the Larry fight or something. I mean, I'm sure I'm with everybody where I say that I would want the race to be close, but I also don't want Dabz to mess up. Ooh, very nice. Sexy slide there from Dabz. And also, orb. Also, I don't even know if Death and Larry is gonna be 2 minutes. Be like 40 seconds. Depends on how fast he'd be able to switch back to Cape again. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, I said in the Larry fight. That wasn't my fault. It's very common for Magikoopa to be annoying. Alright, we're back in Larry's castle. This goes better this time. There we go. Alright, the main reason that Dabz messed up there last time is because he got a wall clip on like the turn blocks at the top. And it delayed him for just a little bit that he was able to get hit by Magikoopa there. That time it wasn't a problem. Nice sexy slide from Fitz. Even that whole thing probably only lost like a minute. Still got a lot of time. Uh-oh. Okay. Also interesting that you can carry through that jumping animation through the door as well. You noticed, that's why I said uh-oh, is because I thought Fitz had flight going through the door because Mario was like, had his hand in the air when he's jumping. Usually that only happens when he's about to fly. Normally, he shows the animation frame where like his hat is falling off. But apparently that carries through the door too, because jumping on Larry there had his hand up in the air. Oh yeah, Shady, that might be it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's exactly what you do in FY1. Get Yoshi and do the ground pound thing. You hold B and not Y. And it does the same thing. You get that animation frame. But what that does mean is that he did carry his flight meter through the door, but he realized it and wasn't holding Y or X. So, astute observation. Preventing a catastrophe. I see some cape kills here. The goal is to always hit Bowser as soon as possible, and since he throws Mecha Koopas out, up. You want to be above him and right as soon as they spawn, you just jump on them. And that causes them to get stunned and then hit Bowser instantly. The whole idea is to time your jumps perfectly so that right as Mario's floating down on top of Bowser, right when he throws the Mecha Koopa.